Wanawake oye! Wanawake oye! Thank you very much. I'm going to deliver my speech on behalf of Dr. Jingu, the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Health, Community Development, Gender and Children, Department of Community Development. Honorable Elias John Kwandikwa, MP, Minister of Defense and National Service, Mr. Zlast Milis, UN Residence Coordinator, Madam Hoda Nadu, my sister, Country Representative of the UN Women Tanzania, His Excellency Khalifa Abdurrahman Mohammed Al-Mazouk, Ambassador of the United Arab Emirates to Tanzania, Mr. Tembele, Acting Director of Multilateral Cooperation, Minister of Foreign Affairs, Ambassador Liberati Mulamula, member of the United Nations Secretary General's 6th Peace Building Fund Advisory Group, members of diplomatic missions, Lieutenant General Jacob Hassan Mohammed, Chief of Staff for Tanzania People Defense Forces, Colonel Deogratias John Mulisi, Head of the Peacekeeping Training Center, senior members of Defense and Security Services, government officials, representatives from civil society organizations, media representatives, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, habari za asubuhi. Good morning, sabah kheri. May I take this opportunity first to thank the Almighty God for enabling all of us to be here and witness this important occasion of handing over the assortment of items for the purpose of supporting the Tanzania women's role in keeping cooperations. Let me take this opportunity to thank you, Honorable Minister of Defense National Service, for your time. This indicates that your commitment, dedication, and devotion towards peacekeeping in the entire continent of Africa. In a very special way, let me take this opportunity to express my sincere appreciation to the United Arab Emirates for this support. To us, it shows that you really value the importance of engaging women in all process of peace building and peacekeeping. Guests of honor, in any society, peace and security is of paramount importance for building sustainability, inclusive and meaningful development and welfare. On the other hand, sustainable peace and security is the result of engaging both men and women in the process of peace negotiation, conflict resolution, peacekeeping, and peace building. Guests of honor, in recognizing this, the United Nations, through its Security Council, passed a United Nations Security Council resolution of 1325, which reaffirms the critical role played by women in peace building, peacekeeping, conflict resolution, and security efforts. The resolution, among other things, requires every member state and government to develop a national plan for women, peace, and security. In this regard, the government of Tanzania, through the Ministry of Health, Community Development, Gender, Elderly and Children, Community Development Department, is coordinating the development of the first national action plan for women, peace and security in Tanzania, and it works in collaboration with the key stakeholders, including UN Women, Mwalimu Nyerere Foundation, other government ministries, civil societies, community networks, and youth organizations. Furthermore, the plan focuses on the role played by Tanzanian women in UN and AU peacekeeping cooperation. it is intended to serve as an opportunity to recognize and celebrate their contribution and to stimulate action towards the Women, Peace and Security Agenda in Tanzania under the rubric of UN Security Council Resolution 1325. Developing an action plan is the efforts in implementing the 4 pillars of UNSCR 1325, namely participation of women, conflict resolution and peace processes, gender mainstreaming in conflict prevention initiatives, protection of women's rights and bodies in peace and war, relief and recovery, especially for survival of sexual violence. I positively recommend very much UN Women and Mwalimu Nyerere Foundation for facilitating this process. The ministry is also in the process of finalizing the Women and Gender Development Policy of 200 and its implementation strategy of 2005. As a guideline, it creates a conducive environment for women and men to perform their roles in society based on their particular gender needs, as well as eliminating deficiencies in women's participation in developmental issues and enabling women to participate fully and effectively in realizing their capacity to identify and solve problems of peace and security sector. Guests of honor, as we prepare to commemorate the International Women's Day on 8th March 2021, it means next month, we are this year reminding again of the need to continue making significant progress for the realization of the rights of women and ensuring that we have more women actors in all sectors. Guests of honor, because of limited time, allow me once again to thank you for your time and presence. I would also like to extend my sincere appreciation to the United Arab Emirates for this valuable support. Lastly, I would like to extend my gratitude to the organizers of this event for inviting us to be part of this ceremony. Long live women, peace and security. Thank you very much all. Asanteni sana. Shukran jazela.